Good morning, children. In the previous class, we learned about the laws of reflection, and in the same way, we solved few problems on the laws of reflection. Today, we'll be learning about some more properties of this chapter. That is, rectilinear propagation. First one is that rectilinear propagation. Rectilinear propagation. What do you mean by this rectilinear propagation? Rectilinear propagation means, always the light travels in the straight line. Always the light travels in the straight line. Linear means straight. Linear means going in a line. A recti means straight line. That means here rectilinear propagation. Propagation is the meaning that going forward. Therefore, rectilinear propagation means the light traveling in the same straight line is called as a rectilinear propagation. Here we are having of the rectilinear propagation of the light. Therefore, light always travels in the form of the straight line. Normally, the big source of light is the sun. When the light comes from the sun, directly when it hits the surface, normally it bounces back. During of the bouncing of the back, always it will be traveling in the straight line. Always it will be traveling in the straight line. Therefore, this is called as a rectilinear propagation of the light. This is called as a rectilinear propagation of the light. Rectilinear means not only in a straight line like this, horizontally or vertically. Normally, it will be moving. Normally, it will be moving in a straight line. Straight line means going straight. That is one of the property of the light. Light always travel in the rectilinear propagation. Light always travel in the rectilinear propagation. That is the one of the property of the light. The second one, what we are having is the Fermat principle. Fermat principle. Fermat. These are very, very important. Fermat principle. What do you mean by this Fermat principle? Pierre de Fermat. Pierre de Fermat is the scientist who experimented on the propagation of the light, and he concluded that light always chooses the shortest path to travel. Light always chooses the shortest path to travel. Therefore, that he stated that as a Fermat principle. As it is given by the Fermat, normally we say that it is the Fermat principle. As it is named after the scientist, that is Fermat. Fermat principle states that light always chooses the shortest path to travel. It always chooses the shortest path. That means normally when we are going from one place to the another place, normally we will be choosing of the shortest path. In the same way, light also travels in the form of in the shortest path. Light always chooses the shortest path to travel. That is called as the Fermat principle. Normally, in the exam, they may be asking about state the Fermat principle. The Fermat principle states that light always chooses the shortest path to travel. That is called as the Fermat principle. Next, normally we come across in this chapter, some terms which we call them as, erected image, inverted image. What do you mean by this erected and inverted? Erected means here, if we can see over here, erected means upright, straight. If a person is standing, here a person standing, this is called as the erected image. The same figure, it is upright down. That means if it is upright down, then we call it as the inverted image. Okay, normally we come across the word called as the erected image and as well as the inverted image. Erected image is the image which is upright, that means straight, and whereas the inverted image is the image which is upside down, that is called as the inverted image. In this plane mirrors, normally we come across, okay, normally we come across a word called as the lateral inversion. Lateral means sidewards. Lateral means sidewards. Okay, normally we come across the word called as the lateral inversion. What do you mean by this lateral inversion? Normally when we look into our face in the mirror, okay, or when you are eating the food, eating the food in the mirror, by looking into the mirror, normally we find that, okay, we find that as though we are eating with the right hand, it seems to be that it is eating with the left hand in the mirror. Okay, why? Because it is inverted laterally, sidewards inversion takes place. Okay, this sideward inversion is called as the lateral inversion. Lateral inversion, normally, okay, lateral inversion takes place. Okay, therefore here erected image, inverted image. Inverted means upside down, exactly upside down is the inverted image, and here we come across the laterally inverted image. Laterally inverted means it is inverted sidewards. Laterally inverted image. Inverted image. Normally whenever when we are traveling on the roads, normally we see that and the ambulance, some of the ambulances, they will be written in the inverted form. Why? Because when it appears in the mirror, it seems to be that will be exactly corrected. Why? Because inversion takes place, lateral inversion takes place. Therefore, that is nothing but the ambulance. That means in the ambulance we come across this type of this lateral inversion. Okay. Therefore, laterally inverted images we come across. Therefore, laterally inverted means sidewards. They are inverted sidewards. Okay, children. Okay. In the same way, we come across the word called as the magnified and diminished images. Magnified and diminished images. Magnified and diminished images. Diminished image. What do you mean by this magnified? Normally magnified means enlarged, very bigger in size. Okay, very bigger in size, enlarged images. Okay, magnified images says that, okay, magnified image says that the image is enlarged, the image is bigger in size. Whereas the diminished means very, very smaller size image. Okay, diminished means very, very smaller size image. Okay, diminished means a very, very smaller size image, whereas the enlarged or magnified means very, very bigger in size images. Okay, children, that's about the what magnified and diminished images. In the same way, we'll be having of the virtual images. Virtual and real images. Okay, virtual image and the real image. What do you mean by this virtual image? Virtual image means normally in the plane mirror, when we see our face in the plane mirror, the image is formed inside the mirror. Therefore, when the image is formed inside the mirror, then that type of image is called as the virtual image. Okay. That means the image is not formed on the screen. Screen means the paper is the screen. Here, the paper is the screen. This is the screen. Normally, some type of images, when the object is placed somewhere, the image is formed inside here. That normally, if we can place a candle in front of a concave mirror, the image will be formed inside the screen. Therefore, that type of images are called as the virtual. That type of images are called as the real images. The real images means the images which are formed on the screen. Normally, sometimes we can able to see whenever when we go to the movie, the image is the projector picture is formed on the screen. On the screen, it may be a wall, it may be a cloth, whatever it is. Okay, it is formed on the screen. Therefore, that type of image is called as a real images. Real images, and always the real images gives the inverted image. You may get it out, sir. You are saying that the image which is formed when we go to the cinema, it is of a real image, and you said that real image always gives the inverted image. Then here we can able to see the erected images, no sir. Of course, but what happens, the projector, whatever that is there, it is inverted. As the projector is inverted, the image, whatever that is formed on the screen will be an erected image. In the screen, not only that one, the image, whatever that we see through our eyes is a convex lens, it is, okay, it also forms the inverted images on the retina. But as the brain, it manipulates that one and it will be formed. That means the brain stimulates and we appears as if that we are seeing directly. But the image is formed is a real image. The real image is formed on the retina. Okay, children. Therefore, here the real image means if the image is formed on the screen, it is called as a real image. If the image is not formed on the screen, it is called as a virtual image. Okay. And here in the real images, exactly the image is formed. Okay, exactly the light rays meet together. The light rays whatever that are there, they will be coming and meeting together. They will be meeting together. But whereas in the virtual images, they appear to meet. Appearing to meet means actually they will be not coming, but when we extend them, they will be meeting. Therefore, they appear to meet. Normally in the virtual images, the light rays appear to meet. In the higher classes, when you go to the 10th class, you will be getting up a clarity of this virtual and erected images deeply. That means about the image formed, the lines which are formed directly and appearing to meet. The light rays meeting directly and the light rays meeting appearing to meet. Okay, all these are about the virtual and the real images. Okay, children, that means here real images are the images where the image is formed on the screen. Okay, and here real images are the images where the light rays meet directly, exactly. Okay, but whereas the virtual images are the images which in which these virtual images, they do not form the image on the screen, and these virtual images, they will be the light rays of the virtual images, they will be appearing to meet. Okay, children. Therefore, today we come across the rectilinear propagation of light. The rectilinear propagation of the light is that light always chooses the light always travel in the straight line. Okay, normally light won't travel in the curved line. Normally it will be traveling in the straight line. And here Fermat principle, Pierre de Fermat, he stated that light always chooses the least, okay, that means least distance to travel. Light always chooses the shortest path to travel. Okay, and here erected image is the upright image, inverted image is the upside down image. Magnified means very bigger in size image, diminished means okay, very smaller size images. Virtual means which is not formed on the screen, and here real images means which is formed on the screen. Here virtual images, normally when we see into our plane mirrors, when we look into our face, the image is formed inside the mirror. Therefore, that type of mirrors, that type of images are called as the virtual images. Okay, children, I think you have got the clarity about this, all the terms, whatever that I have written over here. Okay, these are the terms which we come across in this light chapter. Okay, and the remaining we'll be learning in the next class. Thank you.